How about thoughts on your Lakers? You could talk about the series, but thoughts on the Lakers moving forward, considering Denver's not going anywhere.
Yeah, the Lakers moving forward as presently constructed will not work. I'm very impressed with Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and I'll tell you, I was kind of skeptical on LeBron even like last year and even earlier in the season. It looked like Father Time was catching up with him, but I mean for the last month or so, I don't see nothing no drop off. So I'm really excited that those two guys can come back, but the pieces that they have around them when it's not a championship roster. I was talking to brother Bill on Sunday and talking about I love Austin, was it Austin Reeves? I love him. I love his heart and his enthusiasm, but his defense will kill you every time. And then that was the last shot of the game. We seen what happened when he couldn't get over that screen. You got to stay attached. Some kind of way you have to stay attached on that, and he just don't have the foot speed to do that. But I said he could play on my team, but he couldn't start. He'd be a specialist, come in and give me a little, he can hit a three every now and then and stuff, but he can't play. Ashimura, my big man, he can't start for my team. He can't play defense. He gives you his offense is sporadic, and he can't play. His defense is not almost non-existent on whoever you put him on. One Denver's team, the guy that was hitting all those threes, I can't think of the
Michael Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr. Lighten him up. You guys are almost the same height. He might have you by an inch, but you should be able to close out on him and play some type of defense. But he couldn't do that. Then they switched him off on the Joker, and that was just total nothing. So yeah, so he couldn't start on my. So those two guys got to go right. And then don't let me start it on D'Angelo. D'Angelo Russell can't even be on my team. He can't be on my team. So he has to go. So my point is that the Lakers, if they could get something going with a couple players, they need a couple players in the starting role. You got to have your point guard has to be a dog. You look at all these teams that are playing right now that are winning. Look at that point guard and what he does. That dude he's a beast. All of them, and you have to have that because he's like the quarterback of on your football team. So if your point guards are fading and can't play defense and all that, you're in bad shape. So, but overall, I'm my Lakers. I'm not mad. I'm not even with the loss last night. It is what it is. And moving forward, I'm just rolling with LeBron. If he wants to come back, he kind of dropped the mic on him last night when they asked him. I don't know what LeBron be doing.
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah. I don't want to answer that or whatever he said. But but him and AD, if they can get a couple more pieces around them, they could try and make a run. They could make a run.
So do you want offensive pieces or defensive pieces? Because I've heard. So I guess the Lakers have themselves in a position now where they can trade away up to like 3 number 1 picks, and they're talking. But every player they're talking about bringing in is all offense. It's like Trae Young. It's like, well, Trae Young's going to help you in like one aspect and destroy you in another aspect. I mean,
yeah, you got to have defense. And I'm looking at you got to be able to stop it also. So. Yeah, they need, and plus they were saying they need another big man. The Lakers, they need some length. They need another big. Look how they were getting out rebounded. That's what was killing them. Second chance points and stuff like that. So yeah, they got some holes to fill.
Well, Deke, I'm glad you are going to next season because the Lakers are on life support, man, and they're gone next game. Darvin Ham can't coach, so he's going to be gone. How many times have I seen him come outside of you call a timeout, he's standing to the side trying to figure out what to call. He pulled out D'Angelo Russell in that last moment, did not have a timeout, so now you didn't have your best shooter on the floor when you needed offense. So I've seen a whole lot from these Lakers that just and then let's just put it out there. Jamal Murray beat the Lakers with one leg, dunked on LeBron with one leg. And so, as much as I want to say, and LeBron cries every single play, stomping.
I'm glad you said that, Joel.
How many times did you see him? He didn't get back. How many times did you see him crying at the other end? And while you're crying at the other end, fast breaks happening.
I agree with
behind.
That. I will agree. I can't deny that, but you guys can't deny that boy is I'm gonna call it. He is the GOAT. He's 40 years old.
He's
40
on
years-
steroids. He's on steroids.
He's definitely on steroids.
He's on
definitely-
enhancements.
Definitely.
Oh,
definitely.
here
There's
we
an-
go.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
I'm not hating on him. He's great.
I'm
but
gonna send you the
100%.
link to the guy he buys from. It's on Twitter.
He buys it from Barry Bonds.
It's the Barry Bonds guy.
Balco. It's Balco.
It's a Balco type, but
Yeah.
it's undetectable type of. It's basically a hormone enhancement that gives you more it gives you to be able to run longer. It gives you more what do you call that when you can run longer?
Stamina.
Or endurance.
Endurance?
More endurance. It's an endurance enhancement.
Well, why didn't he give some to a couple more guys on his team?
He gave it to AD. And look at AD this year. AD was great this year. AD's juicing too.
Yeah,
AD
it can't
AD
fix
was a
getting hurt
different
all the
dude this
time.
year.
It can't fix that.
But I will agree, Reverend Moore. I will agree with that. Darvin Ham, he's gone. His coaching is
Who's the coach then for you guys?
You got to find them. You have to find them. There got to be somebody out there.
I'm still upset that Brian Shaw never got another shot.